Get that money, ain't no time for play. Promise you won't feel no type of way. East side, west side, New York to LA.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you like that little bit of an edit we did at the beginning. That's kind of just a little snippet of the stuff we've had going on in the gym. Don't worry, this isn't another gym update video like we've been doing for the past how many other videos we've done. But that is just a little update. Like we said last video, we were going to put them up, and it's just more storage for the gym, hooks on the walls and stuff like that. But that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is, I'm not too sure, so I'm actually going to get Dylan to explain it. So, how are you doing? What's going on?
Right, so basically, what I'm going to try and do is, Tyler's said that we've had people asking about how to like shrink knee sleeves. Obviously, we know how to like stretch them a little bit to get them on. But like, obviously a used pair, they get like worn out, they get a bit, they lose a bit of elasticity. So an old Parkhead secret is like to shrink your suits and like bench shirts. What we do is we sugar them. Which is like basically just boil them in sugary water and like let them like the sugar like reacts with the material in the suit and like makes it shrink. But I've never actually tried it with knee sleeves before, so I actually don't know if this works. This literally could just be such a waste. Like, so what we're gonna do is we've got a bucket of boiling water here. I'm gonna fill it with 2 bags of sugar. I'm gonna put an old pair of knee sleeves in, and I'm gonna see how well, if at all, it works on the knee sleeves. What I should do actually as well, I'll show me trying to get the pair on first, and then we'll do a comparison for after. So, right, so what we've got here is an old small knee sleeve of mine. Just gonna like show, it's real flimsy, obviously there are anyways, but like, I hope that it gets like real stiff and tight against my knee, so I'll just show you what I'm just gonna put the one on for now. This is the left sleeve. That slid on my foot pretty easy. See how it goes up. Bear in mind, these are small, so they are still pretty tight on me. That was pretty easy going on. So that was easy. I mean, it's definitely not what it used to be like when it was brand new.
I mean, going off SBD's size guide, what should you be wearing? Something like larges or extra large?
I think large or extra large. Like, they've got like 2 different sizes if you want like a tight or snug fit. And I think it's either large or extra large. But yeah, definitely not a small or a medium. Let me just turn these up again. These are we've just put the last kettle in. Just make sure all that sugar dissolves in there. Put these 2 final buckets in, pans in. This one's just about to finish boiling. So what the plan is, put them in there, and you're meant to like let it sit for about half an hour, 20 minutes, and then dry them out on the radiator or whatever, and see how they feel. Hopefully this works, but like I say, I've literally got absolutely no idea if it's going to work.
So we'll catch you when they've been sitting for about half an hour?
About half an hour, yeah. Right, so they've been in actually for about 35 minutes now. I managed to do that trick again where I got them in with the rolling pin. So
Trick.
Come here. If you listen, you'll hear the rolling pin slide as I lift the lid off. Listen. Hasn't done it yet, I don't think. No? There we go. The little pin just slid off. Was pushing them down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour all this water out and let them sit for like 5 minutes just stood, like so it gets all the excess water out, and then I'm gonna put them on the radiator and let them fully just like get bone dry. So I'm gonna pour this out. I pour it out outside actually. We are. Right, so fast forward about 1 hour. Got them, this is how I normally dry them. I've got them behind the radiator here. But like they're really, like they're still basically like sopping wet. Like they're not gonna be dry for maybe not until the morning really, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to update us all in the morning. I'm gonna let them just dry overnight, just get them literally bone dry. And we'll see if the sugar actually has made a difference. I literally have no idea. I hope it does. I hope it makes them really like stiff and tight, but we'll see, I suppose. So yeah, catch us in the morning.
The next day.
Right, so it's the next day, so we've left them to dry a full day. I've like pulled them out when they were a little bit damp and like, something's definitely worked. I haven't tried them on yet, but this is what the sleeves look like now. Look, I'll compare you my other pair of sleeves that I use. Yeah. And this is your fucking Nelson Ultra sleeve. Oh my god, I'm the knee sleeve god, man, I actually am.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Look at this. Listen to this. That's all like crunchy, full of like, this is gonna, it's gonna have to be outlawed this. I don't know how it's gonna, these are like so stiff right now. So, let's try them on. I'll tell you what, I'll hoist some shorts on and we'll try them on. Right, so I'm gonna try on the left sleeve. Do you know what? I don't even know if I can turn it inside out, like outside in. Jesus Christ, look at the sleeve. It's like morphed. I don't know how I'm gonna get it on my leg. I don't think it's gonna go on my foot. It's not. It's actually not. This is how much they've shrunk.
Can you not get it over your foot?
Nah. It's actually hurting my ankle to like pull it. I'm like ripping my ankle. Come on, you fucker. Right, 1 minute. 1
minute, 37 seconds later.
I actually can't get it on. I can't get it off. Jesus Christ. Well, it's definitely shrunk them. I'll tell you what, I'll try and put the left one on, the right one on.
I didn't expect them to change that much.
Oh my god, I've just... Right, this is like, look what happens when I've just pulled my sock. I've just like pulled my sock apart. Jesus Christ, what's happening to my life here? Maybe, do you know when we'll do it next time? If we'll ever do this again. Wash them the right side in, because then you haven't got to try and turn them outside in.
Yeah.
And it might they might just like be a bit different, that right? Might have more power.
More power, baby!
There's no give at all.
So I wonder if you could use like
wait there. Oh my god. Right, so they're definitely fucking tighter. Let's see if I can even use the fucking sacred technique to get it on. Come on. Fuck, they're tight. I've like skinned me finger trying to fucking get it on. Skinned me fucking finger. They're so tight. That's your normal sleeve. Look how like flimsy that is. This is the tightest sleeve I've ever had on my leg. And I've wore extra smalls before, and this is just as small. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off, like for real. I've got no idea how I'm gonna get this off. Like the one thing I would say, so the checkbox for anyone who wants to try this, when you wash them, or when you like bathe them in the sugar water, my fingers are fucking sore now. Do them that way, like this.
Yeah, the proper way.
Get them like that, so when they're out, all you've got to do is try and put it straight on your leg like that. But that is tight. That is so tight. I can feel my calf starting to go a bit tingly already. It's like the tightest it's ever been.
That's what she said.
They would. Having a pair of them on is gonna fucking definitely add more than another pair of SBDs. These are actually, this is like cheating basically. But I don't know how anyone would ever tell. Unless you're just fucking, unless you're like me, you're trying to get your sleeve on like me with white fingers everywhere because you've got sugar. Like just, you start smelling, your knees start smelling sweet. Let's see if I can get it off. I can barely get my fingers. Nanny. Can you see my calf starting to go like red? Look, can you see the blood trapped? When I push down on my fingers. You see like the whiteness?
Oh yeah.
I'm like pulling me back, trying to get it off. Can you see the sugar? See the sugar all over the sleeve? I hope it's sugar. Oh, that's like my dry, dead skin getting ripped off my leg. That was easier than I expected to get off. So yeah.
Verdict?
What?
Verdict?
Verdict. Definitely works. But if no one knows about suits, right? Normally when you sweat in the suit a bit, like say this is my squat suit here, right, that I'm wearing right now. Say obviously you sugar it to get it tight here, yeah? So you tighten it up and it's real tight. If it gets like unbearably tight or it's too tight to get on, what you do is you water it a bit and it loosens the sugar off. Do you know what I mean? So like it gives that little bit of give. So I reckon this would only be good for like a session or two because the sweat would
loosen it off.
So if anyone wants to sugar the sleeves for a competition, I guess that would work, but is it even allowed? Like obviously it's not allowed, but how could anyone even know? Like, but yeah, that's sugar in the sleeve. Legit, I think it definitely works. Anything else to add?
No.
Well, hope everyone liked that one. First you know how to increase the size of your sleeves, now you know how to shrink it to like half the size of your sleeves. So yeah, like, share, definitely share this, everyone needs to know this one, and subscribe to the channel. See you later.